Hi guys, my name is Mandy Murphy and I am an adoptive mom. My little girl is 6. In October she will be 7 years old. But before her, we had a little boy that we took home from the hospital. The birth mother picked us out of a portfolio of, hundreds of people, and we were there for the delivery. Took him home from the hospital, and the birth father had 30 days to file an appeal with the court to contest the adoption. And 30 days went by, and we were great. We were so happy. Nothing had been filed. On the 31st day, he filed to contest the adoption. The judge allowed it to happen, even though he was late on his deadline, and he knew that he was going to be adopted way before probably her 8th month pregnancy. So he had a lot of time. He had a lot of time to do this. His family pushed him a lot. And so we fought for 10 months to keep him. At any time I knew that I could lose him. DCS got involved because the court said he had no legal guardian because he wasn't with his biological father. His biological mother had given up her rights, and he was with us, which in the court's eyes meant that he was with nobody, which hurt. And on his 10th month, the day he turned 10 months old, we went to court. We proved that the biological father had a heavy addiction to methamphetamine, cocaine, and pot. We proved that he did not have a job. He had no way to support the baby whatsoever. He had no care system put in place. He hadn't met any of his criteria. The whole time that he had been visiting with DCS, I had been assured that if he had a positive drug test, that he would not be allowed to visit. That did not happen. Every visit he had, he tested positive for pot or cocaine or meth. And the Anderson County DCS, her name was Gert Ragland, I'll give her name. She allowed the visit to happen. He had 3 visits with him. The first visit, he walked out of the room. By DCS standard, the visit should have ended then. But the grandmother, the biological grandmother, was allowed to sit there and play with him and talk to him. The whole time he was screaming, reaching for me. It was a very horrific thing to go through. I don't know if there's anybody else out there that has gone through the same thing or similar, but has gone through an interrupted adoption. When we lost him at 10 months, when his biological father came to pick him up, he was high. He put him in a car seat and sat beside of him and took him. And I could hear him screaming in the car. I almost lost my mind. We'll get in later on to more what happened after that. We did file an appeal, and our appeal was denied. A month after the biological father won custody from us, DCS come in and took him away, took custody, took our little boy away from him because he had kicked a car seat across the room and beat his mother up in front of our baby, who had never seen any kind of violence or arguing or fussing. Veggie Tales is what he lived on. So I can't imagine how scared he was. And that breaks my heart. I would like to hear stories from other people that have had interrupted adoptions and what helped them, and how we can fight this, because people are going outside our country to adopt just so that doesn't happen to them. And that's a shame, because precious children are being aborted every day because the mother doesn't want to go through the adoption process. And that has to change. We have to regard life as life and give these girls an option to choose adoption without having the fear or without having the fear of her or the biological father coming back and taking the child, 10 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years down the road, after that child has bonded with them. The child has no rights. And something has to change about that. Something has to change. I know there's CASA, and they do an okay job, but it's not enough. So we need to put our heads together and figure out what we can do to change the way that the adoption goes, so that the rules are absolutely the rules, and if you don't follow them, then you're dismissed. And that's the way that it should be. So I would like to hear your stories. Please post them. I would love to hear them. And maybe we can make this a better environment for adoption. And then maybe one day, so many children will stop being murdered through the abortion process. So I look forward to hearing from you. I look forward to hearing from your story. So please just post it on my page, and hopefully we can do something about this. So thanks for listening, and have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.